If this is your first time watching, please subscribe. And if you liked it, like it. Also, I'd really hope that you could comment suggestions or anything of that sort. So yeah, I'm gonna explain. This is not my first build I've done. Over on my Twitch channel, which is xXbadmanmisterXx's, I have done an assassin/thief build. I call it my sneak character. I know it's such an original name, but yeah, because I haven't done a lot on you know, I haven't done a ton on. I haven't done YouTube in a couple days. I thought I was just going to do this next one on YouTube. And for all the people that followed me on Twitch, I'll tell them about my YouTube channel. So yeah, I hope you like it. But starting off, if you saw the title, we will be doing a werewolf build. So that means I'm gonna get up close and personal. Not really good with bows or anything. So hold on. I'm gonna look up werewolf, see if I can. Werewolf. See if there's anything. Covenant werewolf. I want to be a werewolf without having to do the companion's questline. Now you can. I don't want to do that. I want to do the 18th bell saint. No. Beast reverse vampirism. Strange magic exploration. Summon werebeast. Very simple mod. Basically, I make in-game werewolf summonable without transforming animation. When conjuring, I did a couple tweaks on stats, made them balanced player. I don't know. If they can't do the description right, I'm not gonna get their mob, so. Silver Hand Follower Pack. It's better, vampires and werewolves. Simple power up for vampires and werewolves. Made mostly for myself. Work in progress still, and still needs further testing. Use for caution. Vampire. Oh wow, there's a lot of werewolf stuff. Hold on. Scroll up. Okay. Health regen and increased health and stamina for werewolves. Werewolf perk, animal vigor, further increases health and stamina with no extra perk. Werewolf extra damage resistant. And yes, I know a lot of this is a cheat, but really who cares about that, and I still gets this mod like this. Probably like Skyrim with creatures. Place creatures wherever you want through Skyrim. I could already do that. Legacy Manor, not Legacy Manor, toggle werewolf form. This mod makes three simple changes to the way werewolf transformation works. The beast form is now a lesser power, so it can be used more. It can't be used more than once per day. The transformation now lasts a very long time. You can revert at will by holding the howl button. I'll get it. Just for the more than once per day, because that's really annoying. Craftable reinforcing DLC integration, the curse werewolf. Allow enter. Life is fun. Gotta make the most of it, make the most of it. Strange magic. Forbidden knowledge. Please check my new strange magic, monster knowledge, strange magic. I'm not gonna read through all that just to find out what it is. Subtitle, supernatural reactions. What the girl said. Don't like those eyes got there. There's a bad. Sometimes the people of Skyrim notice your supernatural state and comment on it. At the time, the mod prevents NPCs and guards from commenting on your status as a werewolf or vampire. If you're a vampire, you won't hear about your hungry eyes or skin being as pale as snow, and werewolves won't be subjected to jeers about having just walked their hounds or hair growing out of their ears. We are young, life is fun, portal to oblivion. Mod by Spider-Mite. This mod adds a portal to oblivion in Rickman's Retreat west of Skyrim. I'm favoring this. And it is in the back of the cave. Walk into the fire. If you need to exit oblivion, go back to where you entered and walk into the fire. When you get to a part where it looks like there isn't anything but flames, keep walking. The floor is meant to appear and disappear. There are a lot of Daedra. If they don't attack you, hit them a few times. Most followers won't be in oblivion with you. I'm favoriting it, but I'm not going to do them. Oh, I can ask. Yeah, I've seen this one before now. Improved werewolf form. Daedric Lords back with a mod that we personally had to have. This mod makes an improvement to werewolf beast race. Stamina regen has been increased slightly. Combat health regen has been slightly. When you are in beast form without having to use the ring of the hunt, health and stamina while in werewolf form is based off the attribute points. I'm not going to read all of this. Bring up routine AL workaround. Fix the food value bug. Simple survival as a primary needs to your game. The requirement to eat, drink, and sleep, or you will suffer penalties. That sounds sick. I think that's good for now. Gotta make the most of it, make the most of it. We are young, life is fun. Gotta make the most of it, make the most of it. I can't stop listening to this song. It's a good song. The odds. The odd one's out. 10-hour loop of. There's a 10-hour loop of the song. The start isn't that good because of there's not. I don't know. I just don't like it in the start. So I'll just go ahead and start it. I'll just turn it off because I want to hear a little bit of it. We are young. Life is fun. We gotta make the most of it, make the most of it. We are young. Life is fun. Okay. So, for the werewolf, it'd make the most sense to be a Nord. Plus, we're not gonna be sneaky or anything. And werewolves don't have that many, you know, that doesn't have, I don't think, any downsides to it. None that we need. And, I could always change my race, too, and my sex, because I'm a mod, sorry, I'm burping. So, I might as well just go ahead and be an orc, oh, not an orc. And because werewolves are like, oh, warp my color, no, or paint, kind of like that. Make the most of it, make the most of it. We are, I was kind of like that one. I still like the first one a little bit better. Yeah, I like the first one. Oh. Let's see the colors. I kind of like black the best. Oh, nope. Face. No, let's do eyes. Eye color. Sure. Brow type, mouth shape, hair. Like I said, whenever I was making this, when I was making my guy over there, on Twitch, I don't really go into detail. I just basically do the hair, maybe some more paint, some of the time. We are young. Life is fun. Maybe we'll just do the. Let's do the original. Yeah, there we go. Wait, was it braided before? Yeah, that one. Hair color. Jet black. White. I'm not gonna do blonde. I'll do black. Let's see what to name my character. Here, wait, hold on, let me look something up. Let me look something up. Let's see here. Let me look in the App Store, see if there's, because there's almost everything in the App Store. Oh, man. What was it called? Oh, yeah. Oh, what I was thinking of. Skyrim. Name. Generator. Yeah, I'm looking up a Dragonborn name generator. Cause I make a ton of new characters, okay? Nope, it's a male. I don't even know how to spell that. Nope. Vendy. Let me type that in. Let me do another one. Vendy. Oh, guess it's his name. Who do I want to be? It doesn't really matter. If I were to think of anything, it'd probably most likely be Stormcloak. I choose Stormcloak for a lot of my builds. Last build was a Stormcloak because I was an assassin. I don't know why. I think it's just a personal preference. But this one doesn't really matter either, so. Oh dang it. I'll probably just go with Rayla, because that's who I choose most of the time.
We'll meet again in Solidguard, brother.
Life is
Looks
fun.
like we're the only ones who made it.
Ooh, what's
That thing
this?
was a dragon.
I didn't see that last build.
Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving.
I need to go pick that up
Come
to
here.
see what
Let
that
me see
is.
if I can get those bindings off. There you go. You may as well take Gunyar's gear. He won't be needing it anymore.
Key to the display case.
Gunyar isn't coming back.
To the display case. Oh, it's for a mod. I know which mod it is. Okay, I'll look that up later. Life is
Get that
fun.
armor on. Give that axe a few
I think I have a mod. I don't know where this came from. It just randomly happened. It's just fist. So, and it does more damage than my axe. So, yeah.
I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here. Ah, this one's locked. Let's see about that gate.
I think I know what it is.
No way to open this from our side.
Come on, soldier! Keep moving!
Cover.
Get this gate open.
Water the ground with
Get away!
Maybe. One of these Imperials had the key.
Life is fun. You gotta make the most of it. Make the most of it.
Did you find a key? See if it unlocks that door. That's it. Come on, let's get out of here before the dragon breaks the tower down on our heads. Stormcloaks, get them!
I would have a different face if I was getting punched in the face repeatedly until I died. So.
Let's keep moving. Done. Let's get moving. For all sake, Skyrim!
It hurts! Good job helping, bro. You weren't This guy down here died because of you. Good job.
No, I haven't seen him since the draft showed up.
I'll use an iron shield mostly because I usually only use my left hand. Or my right hand, so.
Looks like there's something in this cage. Ah, it's locked. See if you can get
Actually, you know what? I'll use this battle axe.
open with some picks. We might need that gold once we get out. Grab any.
Wow. It wasn't showing up anywhere. There we go. Oh. I'm usually... I'm decent at this. That's exciting.
What's the hurry?
If I was to use any two-handed thing, I would never use warhammers, and I would never use battle. Well, I might use battle axes, but the thing I mainly use would be great swords. If I was going to use one. But you know what? I'm actually thinking about using a battle axe this time around.
Wait until General Tullius arrives.
I'm not waiting to be killed by a dragon. We need to fall back. You won't leave Helgen alive. Die, damn you.
Ooh, I've never seen that before. Ooh, ooh, you can't
I've had enough of you.
catch these hands.
Let's go on ahead. See if the way is clear.
Did that girl die? Yeah, she died.
Let's see where this goes.
You know it'd suck if it didn't drop. Life is fun. You gotta make the most of it. Make the most of it. Wouldn't let me sprint.
Let's find another way out.
Dang it! I was so close, but I was in basically, okay. One, time, two, two. I'm gonna be using heavy armor, so
Too many eyes, you know?
really the only reason I don't use werewolves over vampires is because the vampires can use can turn anytime they want per every whenever they want. So
What next?
That's the reason I don't use werewolves. But this mod should change it if it actually works. I have to quick save more often, so I don't lose my progress. Because every mod you get, it gets more glitchy and more glitchy. Or no, more has a higher chance of crashing, has the game crashing. So gotta make the most of it, make the most of it.
Wait!
Book of Smithing Bows.
There.
What? Listen to bowsmithing. This book is a book of crafting bows, but like all things in Skyrim, as the expression goes, learning is necessary to survive. Much of what how long is this? Because I'm not gonna read the whole thing. Oh, crafting the first build is fine bow. A superior bow. Exquisite bow. Flawless bow. Epic bow. Legendary bow. Postscript.
Goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time.
Hello, that tree stump. I knew whenever...
No way to know if anyone else made it out alive.
Whenever this was there.
Be swarming with Imperials soon enough.
Yeah, so
Clear out of here.
he got rid of the old one and made it.
Girder runs the mill.
Oh. Take it.
Just up the road.
Wow, that's
I'm sure she'd help
a
you out.
lot. Gotta make the most of it, make the most of it. I'm not gonna do this right now. We are young. Life is fun. You gotta make the most of it, make the most of it. We are young. Life is fun. Gotta make the most of it, make the most of it. We are young. Life is fun. You gotta make the most of it, make the most of it.
We'll pay whatever.
I've been looking for you.
Yep. Let's see here. They get a movie up the road. Yeah, so.
Gray Mane or
Battleborn. Gray Mane.
Then you're either a Stormcloak sympathizer.
Battleborn is way cooler of a name. But I'd rather
Long live the Empire.
be Gray Mane because of what it stands for. We are young. Life is fun. I did this thing, like, I'm doing this thing, my system of how I do things all wrong. That's fine. Usually I become a god first and then get my skills up. But I'm getting my skills up and then becoming a god. I'll be able to defeat her scene myself, even though I don't really want to, because I'm gonna be basically... I don't know. I love the music for this. It's the Sovngarde music. Oh, Mwah! Magnifique. Oh, my God. So look, guys, look at the value on that. That's a 1 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 10 places. 3, 6, 9. That's 1 billion gold. But whenever I go over to that one back there, right there, you only get to sell it for 100. So that's called kind of a rip-off of that. But I don't think the game can. If you get 1 billion gold, the game knows you're cheating. It's probably gonna, and the game probably won't be able to take it. No one's probably gone up that much without mods. So unless they're unless they're like an extreme cheapskate. Extreme Cheapskates, Elder Scrolls Edition. Yay. And I'm doing the other, all of the skills because I'm doing it for the levels. Basically, I'm going to become the ultimate warrior of the beast realm and of this realm of human. Basically, I'm going to become the ultimate god of both werewolf and a werewolf kind, and maybe except for Hersian, because Hersian is a god, but it's the Dragonborn's kind of a little bit below a demigod. He's like that in between of, he's like 70% god, no, 40% god, and then, because demigods are 50-50, Dragonborn's kind of like 40, 60. 60 human, 40 god. So, cause he is part RK did make him, so. Okay, let's see what we can do with all my levels that I got. I know I'm putting all my points in Magicka. I have a cheat ring and like a bunch of cheat stuff that won't even matter of how much I put it in. So I'm just gonna put and just get the levels and using my cheat ring for the health and stamina. I guarantee you, once I get that stealth bar will never go down. Maybe if you look at it with like a magnifying glass or like a what are one of those things to see that you can see things like little parasites without that you can't see with your own eye, kind of like that. Well, I'm gonna be using heavy armor anyways, so let's go ahead. There's that. Of course, I always do smithing. For anybody that's watched me. For legendary armor. Advanced armor is glass smithing. There's that. Two-handed. Oh. Battle axes. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the one-handed. I always do these, no matter what. I always do these parts of it. I always do lockpicking, pickpocket, and speech. Lockpicking especially, and speech. Pickpocket, because I'm not doing sneak, I might as well not even do pickpocket, but whatever. I can, so I will. And then I'll just keep these other points in case I think about adding something else. Okay, now I'll travel over to this over here, the Void Armory. You definitely know that's not in Riverwood. You would have noticed if you ever play Skyrim that Void Armory is not there. It's basically like the starting town. Like, you know, have you guys ever played The Witcher 3? I played it before, so you can go watch that if you want. It was a series. I paused that because I felt like doing something else besides just streaming the whole game of that. So I went on to Skyrim, which is another RPG that I like playing, to do some builds with you guys and stuff. We are young, life is fun. We gotta make the most of it, make the most of it. Hold on a minute, go right here. I should take that battle axe, but I'm not going to, because it doesn't. Actually, I was thinking about getting that armor because it looks cool, but Daedra looks cooler. So, yeah. Actually, you know what? No. No. Dragon bone. Why am I up here? I don't know why I'm up here. Make the most of it. Make the most of it. Life is fun. Gotta make the most of it. Oh. That's a lot. With my ultimate frost power. Knockback attack. I don't know what that does. Nord frost weapon. Equipped unenchanted weapon to activate for 60 seconds. Power left, carry weight. Based on stamina, gets below 10%. Stamina drains a little. I just want to do healing. Oh yeah, I have to run all the way back because I'm dumb. Do you know those modes wherever, like in The Witcher 3, where it says it just wants there's, instead of saying easy, medium, hard, legendary, like it does in Skyrim, it goes like, hold on, slow time, stop time, carry everything. Make the most of it. Much stronger power attacks do more damage. When you're low on health, in the water without drowning. Prices are 20% better. Carrying capacity increased by 20 points. Carrying capacity increased by 20 points. Prices are 20% better. No, I'm okay with that. Increase your magicka by 50 points. Destruction spells cost 20% less to cast. Persuasion spells cost 20% less. Yes. Okay, there's 3 of these. These shock resistance, fire resistance, and frost resistance. Time between shouts are reduced by 20%. Magic regenerates 100% faster. What was the first one? Nope, this one. Water breathing. God mode. No shout timer. Called speed app. Okay. Oh, what's this? Okay. Well, life is fun. We gotta make the most of it, make the most of it. God mode. Oh, that. I'll take God mode. Cause that might hit the cheat ring. Cheat chest. Kill beam. Kill on target. Without anyone noticing, it's a kill target. I'll do that one. In case I need any carry weight. Cheat ring. Oh yeah. Cheat ring. We are young. Life is fun. Gotta make the most of it, make the most of it. We are young. Now to go make our armor. Look at this dude. Oh wow, that hurt my ears. Search weapons. Oh, was there something else I'm missing? No, I don't think so. What's all this black stuff on the ground? It's like clothy kind of thing. Yep. White. If you guys want to go to a forge, if you like get most of the same mods as me, and like you want to create, because I have a mod where it's free crafting, so I can basically craft any of the base game crafting things you can craft. I can basically craft everything for free. Uh-oh. Let's just try to avoid this dude. Oh, dang it. Fine, let's get it over with.
Nope.
Yeah, I can one-shot him. He's not that hard of an enemy. Okay. Oh, nope. Nope. And you're like, why can't you craft that? Because I have mods that make it so you know, so you can craft.
That's a decent
That
weapon
you can craft other things. So you have to gather materials for those. So. Huh. Those like dragon scales? Okay. The reason I'm equipping those is because of it just looks cool. And I'm doing this, I'm upgrading them even though it says armor 0 because it says legendary on the bottom. If you make legendary stuff, you make yourself feel good that you just made that. That's why I'm making it. Okay, so chill out. Make the most of it, make the most of it. We are young. Life is fun. Gotta make, I said weapons. I'll keep fist. Look at Fist! It does 10,000 damage! Didn't it do like before, didn't it do like something else? I'll keep the battle axe.
pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
I'll keep the battle axe. And upgrade it and stuff. I'll keep the battle axe. But still, if I'm gonna be a, oh dang it! What of all the things I just dropped? You give me the novice robes, But if I'm gonna be a werewolf, I'll just act like I have the claws of the werewolf, and I can just one-shot people. That's so sick. I basically have Superman's punch. Times 10. A tap. If I just poke them on the shoulder to get their attention, they'll die.
The security in Whiterun is terrible.
Shameful is what it is. Oh, gotta make the most of it. Oh, I would immediately win a brawl. I would actually kill someone if I was in a brawl. We are young. Life is fun. I like that you can do brawls in this game. Instead of in Oblivion, I don't think you could do brawls. So. We are young. Life is fun.
A stranger comes to
I would like to join the companions.
Here, let me have a look at you.
Yes, perhaps a certain strength spirit.
Master, you're not
been truly accepting him.
I am
Nobody's master of books and last I checked. Hold on a minute. This is just getting in. The music is just getting in the way. Hold on. Effects, footsteps, voice, music. Just turn it down. Turn it off for a little bit. If it gets stalled, turn it back on.
We had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts. Apologies, but perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider. Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters... their heart.
And their arm.
Arm.
Of course.
I can handle myself.
It may be so.
You have no
This is
idea.
Vilcus. He will test your arm. Vilcus, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye.
Hi, are you there? Hi there. I will win any brawl fight. It won't be it won't be fun, but whatever. Actually, if a Khajiit had all the same stuff I had, even the fists, like that, the same skills, everything, he would win. Because he does more damage because of his claws.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings.
Well, actually,
so I can see
it depends on
Don't worry.
how much health you have. Wait, hold on, let me see. So, first 2 shots, I will determine it.
One of them.
Never should have come here.
Some of them might
What?
try. That's not bad.
Pretty good arm you have there. Now that's impressive. You're mightier than you look. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us.
Lost new blood.
So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
Your hands only.
I've been looking for
Look
you.
for you.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your
Your hands only.
Let's see. There's a new museum opening up in
Dawnstar.
Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out
No,
invitations to
patience,
travelers. Looks like that's it.
That's it.
Got
Gotta
to
go. Don't make the most of it. Don't make the most of it. Don't. We are young. Life is fun. Gotta make the most of it. Make the most of it. I can't get the song in my head. I need to play it.
What brings you here? I'm guessing you're the newcomer then.
Just doing what I'm.
Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the companions.
So do what I'm told.
Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Yorland Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel.
I'll be going.
I have a favor to ask. I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me.
Also, never say, didn't you just tell me not to be a servant? That's what crappy people say. Like, like, it's just a horrible thing to say. I don't know why, because his reaction to it just makes me feel, like, mad at myself. So I always say I'm happy to win the hand, because it makes me feel good. And it should make you feel good, too. You gotta make the most of it, make the most of it. We are young, life is fine. Gotta make the most of it, make the most of it.
If you're someone who can get things done. Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Have you moved here?
I told you. This is the whelp that Vilcus mentioned.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilcus catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilcus in a real fight? Ah, A man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas.
Life is fun.
Of course we did,
We gotta make the most of it, make the most of it.
Where the rest of the world
Haven't seen your face
young.
I'm watching.
Life is fun.
I'm Farkas.
We gotta make the most of it, make the most of it.
Eskimo himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here.
Skjor and Ayala like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Thelma will keep the place clean. She always has. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions. By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle right here in Whiterun Hold. I don't know what the fight is about.
I
and it's not
love
my business anyway.
this quest
I
over
just
the
need you to
farmer
go out
quest that
there,
you can get
look
from this.
tough, and scare this milk drinker into
I
submission.
hate
No more than that.
that
I don't
Falmer
wanna hear
quest where you have to
about
come clear out the
stuff.
cave, because I hate Falmer, and I hate Dwarven Ruins. I just hate them. I don't know why, I just
Try
do.
not to get carried
They're just
away.
confusing, and it's
By the way,
annoying.
if you're looking for something to do,
It's annoying. We are young. Life is fun. I'm probably gonna get copyrighted for this, but if I do get copyrighted for this, then I'm sorry, James. I just love your channel. Yeah. Ha!
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
I wonder what happens if you kill the courier. Like, what if I kill, and if I play this game on the not on the PlayStation, on the...
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. You can't scare me into submission. Let's go.
But,
Come
Sorry.
on.
fight! Fight!
but what if you, like, use those console commands or whatever they call it on the
Fair
thing.
and square.
Um,
Fine, I'll take care of it. Just please leave me alone.
Nope.
if you, like, make
Sorry.
the career unimportant and kill them, what would happen? Like, what would happen to all your mail? Would you just, like... Would he come back to life or something? Because I assume he just teleports near your location and then just runs there. So, that's what I just assume. Ready Player One looks pretty cool.
Christopher Columbus, along with his three ships, the Ninja, the Pinata, and the Saint Maria, sailed the big ocean blue and discovered America. But I mean, there were already people here, and he still called them Indians because he thought, oh, okay, this must be India. People didn't ridicule him because he thought the world was flat. No, they ridiculed him because Chris thought the distance from Asia to Portugal was only 2,400 miles.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Israel. You seem to have a knack for this kind of thing. I'll make sure people in charge know.
Just makes you want to say the right word there wrong. And that's the theme of this.
I've seen this video at least 5 times.
Skjor was looking for you earlier.
X-ray,
Mm-hmm.
an MRI
I've heard you may actually be stronger.
Skjor was looking for you earlier.
We didn't used to do that before.
I don't like making him angry, but there is some work for you if you want it.
With new discoveries and medicine, we'll realize
Out
some
with
of the
it.
things we used to do were wrong. No, don't put your baby on its back. It can throw up and choke itself. No, don't put it on its stomach. It can get SIDS. No, put it on its head. And it also comes as no surprise that some of the things
there
that
you
we
are.
used to think were helpful were
You
actually
wanna
killing
see me?
us. One such thing
I
is
did.
mercury. You see, we
Your
didn't even
time,
realize
it
this
seems,
stuff
has
might
come.
be bad for us until 1926.
Last week, a
Before that,
scholar
we used
came to
mercury
us.
in
He said he
everything.
knew where we
Okay,
could
that's
find another
exaggeration.
fragment
We've
of
been mining mercury
Wolfrack.
since the Roman times.
He seemed a
Used
fool to
mercury
me,
in paint,
but if he's right,
hats,
the honor of the companions
thermometers.
demands
Back
that
in
we
the
seek it
old
out.
days, people who made hats with mercury had a higher chance of getting dementia.
I'd
and
be
that's where the
honored
term
to.
man as a header
There's a fine line.
because
We've
they were
decided
mad
this will be your trial.
dementia. And
Do
also,
well,
just PSA,
you'll
we
be
put
counted
mercury
among
in
the
sporting
companions.
rifles, so if you break
Farkas
one,
will be your
well,
shield
it's
sibling on this
time to
venture.
die. And in ancient
He'll
history,
answer
some
any
cures
questions you
promised
have.
that by consuming dead
Try not to
mercury
disappoint.
the patient
Or
would
to
gain
be
eternal
killed.
life and the ability to walk on water. Now, one of the most famous cases was a Chinese emperor called Qin Shi Huang.
Hey,
Died after ingesting a mercury pill that was supposed to make him immortal.
I hope you've
Boy,
read
were
it
they
yourself.
wrong! Also, speaking of ingesting
So I'm
poisonous
told.
food,
Let's see if
Europeans
you
thought that
impress.
the tomato was poisonous. What? So apparently, rich Europeans ate their tomatoes on pewter plates, which, guess what, had lead in them. And because tomatoes are acidic, whenever people ate tomatoes off the plates, the fruit, because they're fruit, remember, would leach lead from the plate and become poisoned, and then people would eat it and die. And everyone blamed the tomato, but the real killer was right under them the whole time. And apparently there's a story about George Washington, where one of his cooks tried to assassinate him by putting a tomato in his soup. But that didn't work because they're harmless. And also Snoop said the whole story was false. So, boy, were they wrong! Here's something else. In medieval times, back before we really knew about diseases and immune systems, if someone was sick, doctors would just be like, ugh, you just got bad blood, man. So what the doctors would do to remedy this would be to slit your wrists and let them bleed all of their blood out. This was called bloodletting. And also
Looks like someone's been digging here, and recently.
It was barbers,
Tread lightly.
but surgeon barbers, not the ones who cut hair. And they were called that because they carried big scissors around and cut people's wrists. And also, according to Wikipedia,
That looks like water.
the reason barbershops have red and white
Do you
polo
see that right there?
because the red symbolizes blood. And
Be
the
careful
white
around the
veins.
burial stones.
Or I could be
I don't
totally
want to
wrong.
haul
I'm
you
not
back
gonna
to your Vasker on my
Back
back.
to bloodletting. No.
Oh, it's dripping.
That'd be stupid. In fact, our blood has white blood cells in it, which kill viruses. So, boy, were they wrong. Okay, what else we got? So you remember in
And I'm still pretty sneaky.
elements on the periodic table? Do you remember how you failed that test and thought, man, if the periodic table was short, it had like 4 elements. Those elements were earth, water, fire, and air. Or if you lived in the BC, the early 16th century, you wouldn't have had to take that online chem class because you'd have been right. And apparently Aristotle said that there was a 5th element, aether, which, according to the second Thor movie, is one of the 6 Infinity Stones. And people believed this until this freaking guy was like, actually there's a bajillion elements. And now everyone has to memorize stuff. You know, I wonder what those BuzzFeed articles that are like 9 things you thought were true but aren't would have been like in medieval times.
Bubble. I'll do Sneak for his role. If I do,
Wait, no, that's not right. I'm plagiarizing. Jason did a video talking about random thoughts he
I'll
had.
just
You should all go
run
watch
instead.
it. And I thought, hey, I think randomly sometimes. So Jason,
so I just wanted to sneak, so I didn't have to like accidentally hit Farkas and kill him. I'm just trying to be cautious because I don't ever want to go with, you know, Shield Brothers or whatever.
is it alright if I make a video about my random
Now
thoughts?
look what
I
you
hope
got
you say yes
yourself
because I
into.
just did.
No worries,
What
just
is
sit tight.
happiness?
I'll find the release.
Well, it's a chemical in your
What
brain.
is that?
And how do you get that chemical?
Sorry, whenever I'm not doing anything, like I have to wait through a cutscene because I've basically seen all the cutscenes. I've gone through this at least twice.
Doesn't matter.
twice or 3 times. So,
Killing you will make
yeah, I'm on this to watch this.
It's just a little something I like to call drugs.
Watch, also, just so I don't get like copyrighted for watching videos, I'm going to shout them out. Crap. They're dying from touching him. They hit him, and then they died. Like half those people died by that. So his name is the Odd Ones Out.
I hope I didn't scare you.
Too much.
Go subscribe to him. Even though I don't have enough subscribers to boost his channel, because he has like over 7 million. 7 million.
Oh no. Only the Circle have the beast blood. Prove your honor to be a companion.
Whatever, 7 million subscribers, and I only have, what, 9? Which is very good. Thank you for that. But like, not enough to boost his channel. It'll boost it like in the slightest bit. A little poop butt. I just don't want to get this video taken down. Because I usually take it like an hour or whatever on these videos. I don't want an hour wasted of my time. Okay, there.
We think that all hairless animals are ugly. Just go to Google Images and type in hairless animal, and you'll probably think the animals you see there are ugly as well. But we all seem to forget that we're hairless animals too. If anything, other animals should think that we're ugly. So I look at this phenomenon and I have a theory. I think we humans find things covered in hair more cute. We're more attracted to things covered in hair. And that's why I'm a furry. My dad never taught me how to shave, and one time I cut myself shaving right above my lip, and for the rest of the day, all I could smell was blood. I don't know why I mentioned the dad part. You know how websites will ask you to type in a bunch of misshapen letters to make sure you're not a robot? That's called a CAPTCHA. And some of those CAPTCHAs are impossible. Sometimes I look at a CAPTCHA and think, am I a robot? I just wanted to send some email. I didn't want to question my identity. I wasn't ready for an existential crisis, Club Penguin. Sorry, that joke is dead. Just like Club Penguin. So here's the random thought. What if we lived in a robot society and robots had to prove that they weren't human to make a Facebook account? I think their CAPTCHA would be an optical illusion. Like to sign into a website, it'll show 2 lines and say, prove you're not a human, which line is bigger? Optical illusions are like CAPTCHAs for people. Every time you paint a room, it gets a little bit smaller. And if it takes you 1 can of paint to paint an entire room, the room gets smaller by 1 can of paint. You brought a can of paint inside the room, and you never took it out. Every time you smell something, molecules from that thing get sucked up into your nose, and that's how you're able to smell it. So that means every time you smell something, it gets a tiny bit lighter. Do archaeologists have lingo and jokes that only other archaeologists will understand? Like, there's a whole other world of jokes that I won't get to experience because I'm not an archaeologist. Like, one day, 2 archaeologists will be digging a hole and one says, I'm not finding anything. And the other guy says, well, you know what they say in the archaeology business. And I don't know what they say because I'm not an archaeologist. How about we look up jokes for archaeologists? Why did Robin Hood pull out of the ark? You found it? Harrowing experience. Okay, get that one? This wasn't that funny. Nor was it about archaeology. Or maybe it was, and I just don't get it. We'll never know. Where did Caesar keep his armies? Up his sleeveys. Okay, I had to get this one explained to me, but armies is supposed to be your arm, like your body arm, and your armies go up your sleeves. Get it? Except Julius Caesar wore a toga, so he didn't even have sleeves. And you could just say this about anyone who had an army. Where did Hitler keep his armies up his sleeves? Ha ha ha! When you ask someone what time it is, sometimes they'll say it's 1/4 to blank. And first off, I really hate that way of telling time, because now I have to use math just to know what time it is. Someone will say it's 7:45 to 8. Okay,
1:25.
So 1/4 to 8, well, 1/4 is 25, so 8 minus 25, it's like -13. Wait, no, we're using time numbers, so 1/4 of 60, that's like 10 minutes, so 8 minus 60 over 4, carry the 2. Oh, it's 8 o'clock now. We usually only say it's 1/4 to when referring to whole numbers, but I wish people would use other times, like, hey, what time is it? Oh, it's 1/4 to 8:37. Did you know that mosquitoes prefer type O blood more than any other blood type? Does that mean our blood tastes different? How can mosquitoes sense what blood type we are? Do mosquitoes think we come in different flavors? What if there was a restaurant for mosquitoes and the menus just had our blood types? Are there mosquito snobs? Like one mosquito would say, oh, I see you're drinking O negative. course you'd like that blood. Everyone likes that blood. I got that whole idea from a conversation I had with Jaden, and I said I was going to use it in my Random Thoughts video, so I'm just stealing everything from Jaden. You know what I think would be a funny contradiction? A fedora with a Tumblr logo on it. Whenever you leave for a trip, people will say, drive safe, which is fine. I always appreciate safe driving tips. But when you go flying in an airplane, sometimes people will say, have a safe flight, but I literally have no control if the plane flies safely or not. Why are you telling me to fly safe? I just say that a lot of my friends are counting on you, so you better not screw this up. I appreciate the sentiment, but how do I fly unsafe? Maybe go on my phone before we take off, not watch the safety video, blow the plane up? Why do people care so much about fashion? If I bought some really nice clothes, out of everyone in that room, I'm the only one who can't see what I'm wearing, unless I look down the entire time. I can go to a party and be wearing just a bunch of clown makeup, and as long as there's no mirrors around and everyone plays it cool, I would have no idea that I'm wearing anything. And also, it doesn't matter what I'm wearing, because I look good in everything. I think this whole YouTube thing has given me a confidence boost. I wouldn't say it's an unhealthy amount, but it's given me confidence that I didn't have in high school. My parents bought me a Pokemon shirt for Christmas, and yeah, I like Pokemon, but I don't want the whole world to know that. And in high school, I wouldn't have worn any remotely geeky shirt. But now I can go outside and not even realize that I'm wearing my Pokemon shirt. And when I do realize, I usually think, huh, that's embarrassing. Bam, the odd one's out, who cares? When my parents were my age, they already had a child. And here I am, wearing a Pokemon shirt. You know how different states in America will have different names for certain things? Like some states call it pop instead of soda, or how they call it a washroom instead of a bathroom. And apparently in Rhode Island they call a water fountain a bubbler, and everywhere else is just normal. Anyway, once I heard that...
Wait a minute. I'm not gonna tell you my state, because I just north, like north state-wise, they call, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. But pop, it's soda. It's just call it by its real name. Can I have some Coke? Not can I have some soda? Like, you're just basically saying part of a thing. It's just annoying. I don't just, you know what? Instead of calling it pop, like pop, really? I know some people are like used to it. I know I'm probably gonna make people mad, but like, it's just so weird to me that people call it pop. Like, I would never think of myself calling it pop, unless I was like joking around and they like knew I was joking around or something. But like, if I was ever talking about soda or anything like that, I would never call it pop. I don't know why. Some people just call it pop because, you know, that's the way they're used to calling it, and they heard their parents call it that. I'm just used to calling it the way, just calling it by its name. Cause that's what my parents called it, and the cans had the names on it, so of course they were going to be called what I called them. Not, can I have some soda? What soda do you want? Can I have some Coke? I just say, can I have some Coke? Not go through that and take more time out of my life just to say a couple more words. Because if you say that every time you go into a restaurant and you want some soda, then I don't know what I was thinking. But if you go to a restaurant, let's say you're in high school. No. So if you say that every single time, it's gonna take some math. Oh, okay. Every single time, so that's an extra 2 seconds added onto the 2 seconds. So let's say in your life you went to a restaurant at least 2,000 times. For my life, at least, I've gone a ton of times. So let's just say you've gone to a restaurant 5,000 times. So You'd be wasting 10,000 seconds. You would be wasting 10,000 extra seconds on saying that extra sentence, because it takes you another extra 2 seconds. Instead of only taking 5,000, it takes you 10,000 just to say that. I hope that's right. I don't know. But you gotta. There you go. But I'm gonna keep watching the video. I just went on like a super long rant, and that's probably one of my longest rants I've ever gone on.
There's a phrase for when it's raining and the sun is still out. And that phrase is, "Devil meeting his wife." Oh, isn't that so sweet? That means anyone can find happiness, even the devil. I love it when we give the devil more innocent and human characteristics. And given how few times it rains in Arizona, I don't get to use that phrase very often. So already when it's raining, it's like, woo, it's raining, this day's gonna be great. But then when the sun's out, I get to say, look guys, the devil's meeting his wife. I hope they're happy together. Unfortunately, I misheard what that phrase was when I learned it. It's not the devil meeting his wife, it's actually the devil beating. So I guess they're not happy together. I was so sad when I learned what it actually was. I don't know who this devil's wife is, but you need to find a new man, dude. And to think, I almost thought of you as an alright guy. I looked up the saying on Wikipedia, and in Tennessee they say, the devil is kissing his wife. So I guess in Tennessee, the devil is nasty, but everywhere else you just can't stand it. And the worst variation I could find has to be what they say in France. In France, when it rains and the sun's out, they say, the devil is beating his wife and marrying his daughter. Whoa, France! I'd expect that sort of behavior from Tennessee, but not you, France. Why do you have to be so dramatic to describe your weather? I don't want to even know what you call a snowstorm. So anyway, those are my random thoughts. I swear I don't do drugs. So how's everyone's day today? Mine's pretty good, I just uploaded a video. Hey, did you guys know that I'm going to VidCon Australia?
Okay, let's see this one. I'm just watching a lot of his old ones, even though I've seen them all like twice.
I said, what's in the box? I said, what's in the box? I can make a great boat out of this. So this one time when I was in the 3rd grade, for some reason our teacher thought it would be a good idea to get his entire class to participate in a cardboard boat race. Cardboard boat racing is an event where teams of people build their own boats out of cardboard and then race against other people's cardboard boats. Now, you might be thinking that cardboard really isn't the best material to make a boat out of. And you're right, but cardboard is cheap, you can get big pieces of it, and they float in the water for a little bit. Perfect for making boats out of. It's good, short-lived entertainment. It's yachts of fun. Apparently, a lot of other schools got their students to do cardboard boat racing. I thought it was just a strange thing my teacher made us do, but if other teachers did it, I guess he wasn't the only weirdo. I don't know what cardboard boat racing is supposed to teach you. Maybe teamwork skills and shipbuilding. I mean, it would come in handy if I was stranded on an island with cardboard and duct tape and I could tell everyone, don't worry guys, I learned how to make boats out of these things in the 3rd grade. But no one else in my school did cardboard boat racing. It was just my class. And I think part of the reason we did this was because the class I was in was an honors class. So, we were better than everyone else. Guys, I need to tell you about how freaking smart I am. So in the 2nd grade, everyone took this test to see if you would get put into the honors class. Which, I'm going to be honest, I don't remember taking it. I just remember my mom sitting me and my twin sister down and telling us that we weren't going to be in the same class anymore because I made it into the honors classes and my sister didn't. Yeah, loser. The honors program was called DOG. Stood for Dang! Original Gangsta Students. Okay, that's not actually the name, I made that up. If you got accepted into DOGS, you stayed in the DOGS program for the rest of elementary school. So I basically had the same kids in my class for 5 school years. And our class became known as the DOGS kids. I think since I was in the DOGS program, I wasn't bullied nearly as much as I should have been. Because everyone in my class was a huge nerd. Also, I never really learned how to interact with people, so...
I'm gonna listen to what they say this time. Even though, well, I'm trying to make the best circle I can. There we go.
Brothers and sisters of the
And they'll come right
Today,
there.
welcome a new soul
Right
to our mortal
there.
This man has endured,
Dang
has
it!
challenged,
Marcus,
and has
you
shown
messed it up. Good job.
who will speak.
Where's Vilcus?
I
Okay, it's
stand witness to the courage
better.
of the soul before
Little
us.
space,
Would
awkward
you
space
raise your
right there.
shield in his defense?
I would stand at his back, that the world might never overtake us.
And would you raise your sword in his honor?
It stands ready to meet the blood of his foes.
And would you raise a mug in his name?
I would lead the song of triumph as our mead hall reveled in his stories.
Then the judgment of this circle is complete. His heart beats with fury and courage that united the companions since the days of the distant hours. The mountains may echo, and our enemies may tremble and call.
It shall be so.
Well, boy, you're one of us now. I trust you won't disappoint.
Being the loyal dog that I was, stayed after school exactly 0 times. Sorry, dudes, I take the bus home, and last time I missed the bus, my
It
mom
means
got mad at
living
me and I
such
cried.
that your shield siblings would proudly say
If I
they
was
fought
deserted
at
on
your
an
side.
island, I wouldn't be much help.
Glory
I
in
would have to get
battle,
my mom to pick me up.
honor
This
in
meant
life.
that a medium-sized man
Deal
named
with
Lake
problems
Arizona
head on.
because we don't
Leave
have real
whispers
lakes,
and
they're all
sneaking
man-made.
to the
And
gutter
right
rats who
next to a
can't
college,
fight
and
for
a lot of college
themselves.
kids like to get drunk there. We ended up making 2 boats. One was white and one was blue with a dragon head at the front and a tail in the back. They both could hold 10 people. There wasn't enough room for everyone in the class to get a spot on the boat, and the kids who actually helped build it got a reserved
Keep that
seat.
not-
But since I was a
Refresh.
scrawny white
The
boy that didn't
citizen
take
of
up
White
much
Rock.
space, I got
The
to sit in the very
Get
front
moving.
because they were the
I
coolest
shudder
and
to think what
smallest
might happen if you're
The
too
person
late.
who I sat next to was this girl named Priscilla. I still keep in contact with her, and I asked if I could say her
Some
name in this
nights
video,
I
and she
dream
said yes.
about the
Later in
risks
life,
of
she was the
solitude.
first girl to ever slap me. I didn't ask permission to tell that story. While we were waiting for our turn to race, my dad got me a snow cone, and that snow cone was the very first time I remember getting a brain freeze. It hurts to eat this. Yeah, they do that. When it was our turn, we rowed the boat out, and we actually stayed afloat. I mean, it was only a couple inches away from sinking, but it worked. My mom told me beforehand that if the boat sunk, I should kick off my shoes, because that would weigh me down and I would drown. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Mom. And I remember being so afraid of the boat sinking. Not because I could drown, but because I didn't want to lose my shoes. So there we were, a bunch of 8-year-olds in a glorified cardboard box, on a lake, with 3 other boxes filled with drunk college students. The course we had to take was pretty simple. It only had 2 left turns. Should have been a piece of cake. And we were doing pretty good until we had to make the first left turn. We messed up on that part. We practiced turning on land all the time. But for some reason, when we were in the water, our turning maneuver wasn't working. We kind of just drifted forward. We were pretty much all stranded. We didn't know how to drive this thing, and we were running out of time since the cardboard doesn't last that long when it's wet. But there were these lifeguards / helpers people going around, and one person came up to our boat and kind of pushed it with his paddle around the boat. And we were back in the race. Well, actually, by this point, everyone else had already fixed the course. But we were still floating. We were still going to finish this. When it came time for the second turn, the same thing happened. We didn't learn anything. They never got us into another class. By this point, the next 4 people racing just quit. They got tired of waiting. And while the canoe boat guy was trying to teach us how to turn, the other boats just passed us. Eventually, we did get the turning thing down, and we made it back to shore. The boat stayed up the entire time. Out of the 4 people we raced against, we came in 8. I kind of wish something bad didn't happen. Like the boat flipped over or a shark ate one of the kids. That would have been a better YouTube video. But that also would have been lying. And then afterwards, the president came down and high-fived all of us. And to prove I'm not lying, here's some pictures of me in front of the boat. We had to take the dragon head off because it didn't fit with all of us, but we kept the tail. And you'll also notice how cramped the seats are and the girl who later on slaps me. Here's a boat with a roof. Here's a picture of the snow cone that gave me my first brain freeze. Here's us in the water next to a pretty big boat. And look, our other white boat is getting blocked off by the bigger boat. Notice how our boat is going in the wrong direction and how close we are to being submerged. And here's a picture of the grown-ups carrying the boat out of the water after it's getting blocked off by the bigger boat. Notice how our boat is going in the wrong direction and how close we are to being submerged. And here's a picture of the grown-ups carrying the boat out of the water after a long day. And I'm not in this picture. I wanted to get to land as soon as possible. Here's a picture of me during Halloween. I dressed up as a ninja. I think it was the Halloween after the bunny. And there's a plushie of a Neopet in the background. Do you guys remember Neopets? All my Neopets are probably dead now. Here's a picture of me with a giant pencil. It's actually a model rocket, but it looks like a pencil. Isn't that adorable? Remember my science fair video where I launched rockets? Yeah, this wasn't that time. This is a completely different model rocket. And here's me in a tub of animal plushies. And this bird plushie right here was actually my favorite. I got him from someone else's birthday. It was in a goodie bag. It was a pirate-themed birthday. So it was like, a little tiny parrot. I really liked that bird. His name was Birdie, and now he's gone. And here's me dressed up as Galileo. Yay! A new video is done. Sorry, it's been like a month since our last video. I've been busy with 3 conventions all back to back.
Your Zelda, you got kidnapped?
Twice a month. It's so weird seeing these old pictures because in my head, I remember the exact moment when I sat down with Bo and being super cramped and having to row with my kneecaps pressed against my chest. And I remember that snow cone too, and just not knowing why it hurt to eat it. And now I'm looking back at these old pictures and being like, oh, I was a different person back then. I can't end this video without mentioning the person who helped make this video come out on time. And that person this week is Ginger Pale again. Thanks, man. He helped color. And also Foot of the Ferret helped get some of the sound effects.
What was that?
Everyone give them a big old hug and wear your seatbelt.
We are young, life is fun. You gotta make the most of it.
So slow.
Ryan, just get a different phone already. What, do you need a celebrity to convince you?
Kinda hard.
Hey, Ryan.
Aubrey Plaza?
Why don't you switch to the new LG G7 Thin Q?
I'm good.
What's it gonna take for you to switch?
I don't know.
Seriously, Ryan, what do you need, a selfie? Sure. Hey, Google, take a selfie. Can you do that?
I'm ever so grateful.
Why don't you just do the iPhone X?
Everyone, stop and look at this video.
I like the iPhone X a lot.
I love the internet. Gave the dog as a rescue. Side question. Do you think Arthur Schwallow, Nobel Prize winner and inventor of the laser in 1957, would enjoy playing around with laser tag, something that he invented? Someone should tweet to him and see if we can get him to play laser tag. Oh, wait, he's dead. He'd be 95 years old if he was still alive. Well, he's playing laser tag in the stars now. What if that's what shooting stars are? Okay, here's a story sort of relating to the side question. So one time, me and some friends went to a laser tag place, arena, for someone's birthday party. I forgot how old we were, but we were around 15 years old. So not that old, but old enough to think we were old. I don't know if any of you guys have been to a laser tag place, but when you get there, you usually have to wait for the game inside to finish up before you can go and play. So the laser tag place has these arcades. So we made four guys wearing all black shirts, black long sleeve shirts, black pants, they had black freaking gloves on. 3 of them were wearing some sort of black hat, and the other guy who wasn't already had black hair. They looked about 18, maybe 19 years old. So my first thought was, look at these goths, what dweebs. But then I remembered that the laser tag arena was darkly lit. These guys weren't goths. They were wearing camouflage. Part of me was thinking, wow, these guys came prepared. But the other part of me was thinking, wow, these guys are even bigger dweebs. They came prepared to a laser tag fight. I don't know what these guys' names were, but for the sake of this video, we're going to call them all Hunter. Not because they have guns and they hunt people, but because I think only people with the name Hunter would do this.
So
I don't know
I
why I'm
hear.
biased against the name Hunter.
Brought
It's
honor
one
to
of
the
those names.
companions
Someone named Hunter is
and
watching,
yourself.
I'm not sorry. Before you go in and play laser tag, you all sit in this room and some employee tells you the rules of the game. Then at the end they make you repeat the rules to them. So they say, I will not run, jump, or climb. And then you say, I will not run, jump, or climb. But I remember while we were chanting the rules, the 4 guys were just staring off and not repeating anything. Guys, I think these 4 are planning on running, jumping, and or climbing. So we all start playing the game.
In a laser tag arena,
You gotta make...
that's the stupidest rule. In a laser tag arena, you can't run. Are you kidding me? I know for like running into other people and like knocking them down and hurting them, but like seriously. What, you're supposed to just walk and like take it? No, you're gonna run and try to avoid it. And a jump, you'll try and jump and to see and get the advantage over and see if there's any of your enemy team. I know climbing isn't allowed, but like...
Ah, there. Yes. But it's not. We will speak more.
Okay.
I'll take my leave then.
I'll skip everybody else.
Make up a name for yourself, and it would tell you who shot who. And there were 3 teams. There was the red team, the yellow team, and either the blue or green team. I forgot the colors. It's not important. So, while we were playing, we were having fun like any person playing laser tag would. And then I run into this group of people who are wearing strobe lights. I couldn't see their faces or anything in that direction, really, but I knew immediately who it was. Do you want to take a wild freaking guess who? It was the Hunters. It was the Hunters. So I got hit many times by them, and then I broke one of the rules. I ran away like anyone should when getting hit by light amplification by simulated emissions of radiation. I found one of my friends, and I said, "Did you see the guys with the strobe lights?" And he said, "Yeah." And they gave me this scar. And he had a 12-inch scar on his face, and I was... Later in the game, I got one of the high towers to get a good vantage point. I'm about to straight up snipe one of
the
these
Underforge
things.
tonight.
I waited for about 10 seconds when I saw a flashing light, followed by darkness, followed by another flashing light, very quickly in the distance. And I just started spamming the trigger. I couldn't see any of their flashing lights that you're supposed to hit, so I was just aiming at a glowing ball. And then I hit one of them, and I knew immediately it was them because... Remember how we got to name ourselves? Well, no one really took that seriously. We all came up with joke names like Butt Fart or Big Wiener or Shooty McShootface. I'm just kidding on that last one. That meme didn't exist back then. But the name that I chose was... Are you ready for this? A girl. Let me explain. When you got shot with a laser...
The Underforge, tonight.
Whenever I shot someone, it would say, a girl shot you. I mean, sure, it's sexist, but I thought it was the pinnacle of my comedy career. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have been in this situation. But
The Underforge, tonight.
It's very hard to keep a straight face when halfway across the laser tag arena,
Not now.
an almost
The
adult
Underforge,
man screams
tonight.
with 100% seriousness. I'm gonna kill you, girl! That's how I knew I
Not
hit
now.
someone.
The Underforge, tonight.
So everything was pretty normal after that. I finished playing the game, and then when the game was over, I see the Hunters holding a wad of black electrical tape in their hands. I'm not saying they put black tape over their sensors so you couldn't see them, but they totally put black tape over their sensors so you couldn't see them. Luckily, though, their team didn't win, so... I mean, neither did my team, but this is not important. But I mean, screw those guys. Can you imagine them in the car driving to the laser tag place? Hunter's driving, and then looks over and says, "Hunter, did you bring the strobe lights?" "Yeah, Hunter, I brought them." "Hunter, you brought the tape, right?" "Yeah, it's right here, Hunter." "Hey, Hunter, where's your hat?" Hunter said he was going to bring
The Underforge,
Sorry,
tonight.
Hunter, I forgot. "Here, Hunter, take my hat. My hair's already black." "Thanks, Hunter, you're the best." Yeah, Hunter sucks. If your name was Hunter, you'd probably suck, too. So, yeah, I'm sorry this video took a long time to make. It's been about 3 weeks. I've just been busy celebrating my birthday. But in case you didn't know, check out any of these social platforms because I also post comics too.
This is no test.
Some comics
Are you
that I
prepared?
posted in between
All right,
videos, so that way you'll never go that long without something to laugh at. I feel like I have to keep mentioning that I make comics because you guys just keep on coming.
She's agreed to be your forebearer.
The unknown. What you're going to see, what you're not going to see, not having a plan on where
We do this in secret because Kodlak is too busy trying to throw away this great gift.
You know, I never really understood
He thinks we've been cursed,
until I got...
been blessed. How can something that gives this kind of prowess be
my
cursed?
roommates, except for you, Isaac.
So we take matters into our own hands.
James, you didn't
To reach the heights of the companions, you must join with us in the shared blood of the wolf.
Yes, I did.
Are you prepared to join your spirit with the beast world, friend?
Yeah.
This is what I
Very
saw.
well.
Keep in mind all the buildup that has gone to this moment. First, I had to get accepted into the school, then pick my major and classes. Then I had to find an apartment close to the school and get everything set up there. Then I had to pack everything up into a suitcase, kiss my dog goodbye, and then be all on my own for the very first time. I opened the door to where I'd be living for the next 8 months, and this is what I see. Someone sleeping on a couch. He was wearing some bright fast food employee uniform. The TV is on. There's a Halo 5 poster hanging on the wall. The sink, counter, and table is full of dirty dishes. There's a big industrial-sized trash can that is overflowing. Inside the fridge, there is an empty box of Dr. Pepper, a bottle of ketchup, and a jumbo Costco-sized pack of hot dogs. Where did all these dishes come from? Fun fact, those hot dogs were still in the fridge when I left. But the worst thing that was there was about 1 million basketball darts flying on the floor. I'm not even exaggerating, here's proof. Okay, so I got a single room because I brought all my drawing stuff, and I would feel bad if I shared a room with someone and he had to deal with all my drawing stuff being there. there, and also I wanted to be alone. Looking back, I'm so glad I got a single room because that room couldn't even fit myself. Literally, I could stand in the middle of the room, hold my hands out, and without moving my feet, I could touch the walls of the room. Maybe I just have long arms, I don't know. I mean, I could settle for a small bedroom, but what made living there so horrible were the roommates. What I didn't realize is that these boys also got private rooms, so that means that they too were socially awkward and kept to themselves.
Yours was not an easy transformation, but you're still alive, so congratulations. We even have a celebration planned. There's a pack of werewolf hunters camped nearby at Gallows Rock. The Silver Hand. I think you've met them before. We're going to slaughter them, all of them. Lead on. Skior's already scouting ahead.
I'm being serious. Making comments in YouTube videos.
You were born into the pack,
That
brother.
first night of being on
I
my
almost
own,
envy you.
my tablet broke.
That first time
I
was
cried,
always
guys.
the
I
most
couldn't even eat food. I was that sad. I hit rock
You gave us even
bottom.
more
I remember
trouble than
just watching
Farkas
Captain
did at
Sparkles
his
and
first
Game Grumps
tournament.
highlights all day. But then the day I got it back, I was a drawing machine. I posted the comic the very same day. So let's spend the rest of this video talking about these previously
You
mentioned
have the
roommates
blood
I had.
of the
The
wolf
first
in
person
you.
I need to talk about is
You'll need
Isaac.
to build
He was
up your
the
strength
only one that I liked, and
before
he's
you
also
can
the only
call
one I
on
told
it
that I made
again,
YouTube
though.
videos. Now, this
Just
boy
be
wore a
careful
Bay
where
hat,
you do
he
it.
vaped, and he said
Some
stuff like,
cowards in this
"That
land
dough."
can't stand
But
the
you wanna
sight
know
of
why I liked
glory
him the
before
most?
them.
Because he did the dishes. Like, me and him did the dishes. It wasn't just him, okay? I'd probably never become friends with him in any other circumstance. Just wanted to say that he was the cool
Sure.
one. I like him. Hi, Isaac. I miss you. I was looking at this post on
If
the
he's
internet,
worried
and
about
it was
some
where the
mead
old
swilling
memes are
afterlife
today.
and sobbing
And for the
down,
after picture
looks like
for
you
the
got
scumbag
someone already.
Steve meme, it looked
That's
exactly like
certainly
my roommate,
unusual.
who I'll just make up a fake name for, Steve for convenience.
Less talk,
I'm
more
pretty
hunt.
sure I was roommates
Looks
with
like
a
you
meme.
got someone
Just
already.
put a fedora on this meme, and boom, that's my roommate, Steve. And it was a very fitting meme, too. This guy wouldn't do the dishes. He always cooked this ramen thing in the microwave, and would leave this gross juice stuff behind. So then when I would go to use the microwave, it would get my paper plate soggy. So I would have to check every time before I used it to make sure there was no juice stuff behind. And also at night, he watched anime without headphones. Sup? Anime has a certain sound to it. I don't know if you knew that. It's like normal Japanese, but really emphatic. Luckily, it was usually late at night when he started watching, so I would just have to get to sleep before he started, and I would be all good. James, why didn't you just ask him to turn it down? I did! One night I went into his room and I said, "Hey man, can you turn it down?" And you know what? He did turn it down for that night. That night. That one night. The very next night. But you know, it wasn't too bad. He would spend most of his time in his room playing video games, and I would spend most of my time in my room drawing. So except for the microwave juice thing, we didn't see each other quite so often. Here's actually a funny story. When I was filming the part in the vegan video when I crumbled up Oreos over Reese's Puffs, Steve walked into the kitchen and he saw me filming this sugary vegan concoction, and I just said to him, "Don't ask." Okay, so here's the roommate that I hated the most. His fake name will be
Over here.
Hunter. He was the one who slept on the couch when I first walked in, and he was the one who had collected all those millions of basketball cards. Just basketball cards. And he kept them all in the front room. What's the point of having sports cards when you can't even play with them? I mean, I spend money on Magic the Gathering cards, but that's because it's an actual game that you can play with friends. What do you do with sports cards? I mean, I guess you can leave them in the front room of your apartment. Maybe one day your roommate might make a video about it, though. He left his Mountain Dew bottles on the floor. He farted in public. He'd always complain that Steve didn't do the dishes, but he wouldn't do the dishes either. One time I was tired of doing everyone's dirty dishes, so I bought a big stack of paper plates for everyone to use. But Hunter took the paper plates to a party without even asking me, and he didn't even bring them back. But the worst thing this guy did, one day he told me, "My ex-girlfriend doesn't want our dog anymore, so it's coming to live here." So this boy wants to bring a dog in an already very small, cramped apartment. I couldn't believe this. The dog's name was Snoopy, and I loved him. Hunter would put him in his kennel at night, but one night I was like, "Hey, Hunter, Snoopy can stay with me if you want." And then, boom, from that day forth, I was the one taking care of Snoopy. Snoopy would now sleep in my room. I would be the one who took him out for walks, and I fed him slices of lunch meat. What was great was that when I would go into the kitchen and Hunter would be watching TV, he would call for Snoopy. "Snoopy, Snoops, Snoops." But he wouldn't come. This dog would follow me everywhere. And then one day Hunter said, "Hey, do you just want to have Snoopy? I was going to get rid of him." And then I said I would take him. And then later that same week, Hunter moved out. He took all the toilet paper too. He basically gave me a dog. And of course I loved that dog. But we lived in such a small space, and I was always busy with school and drawing. I knew these weren't the best conditions for a dog to live in, and I'm pretty sure my apartment didn't even allow pets. So I asked people I knew if they wanted Snoopy, and my grandma got one of her friends to take care of him, so I dropped Snoopy off, and I've never seen him since. And that's it, the end. There was another roommate who I didn't even mention. He always worked a lot, so I didn't really see him too much. He had an electrical toothbrush, and I think since I was already mad at my roommates, when I would be trying to go to sleep, and he would start brushing his teeth, I would hear the electrical toothbrush going, and I would just start shaking with anger, like, just use the normal toothbrush. Also, I want to thank you all for 1 million subscribers. I mean, as I'm recording this, I don't have 1 million just yet, but hey, when this comes out, maybe I'll have 1 million, who knows?
Okay, well dang it, I forgot to use beast form.
Look at this. Cowards must have locked the place down after the war closed in. You can taste the fear.
Sign of him. Gonna get cold tonight. Might want to at least cover your dead.
Look at this. Cowards must have locked the place down after the war closed. You can taste it.
Next time I won't die.
Kill you if I have
to. Okay, so yeah, I know what I'm not gonna do now. I can just like I just have to keep equipping it afterwards. It's the only thing.
No surprise.
It's this dumb archer. Okay. That stupid archer. So annoying. Almost freaking killed me. Here, I want to revert form. Kill everyone and go back through. After I kill everyone in that room, and then just go and do... quickly. Let's see.
We're getting closer. Be careful. Their leader is a tricky one. They call her the Skinner.
Huh?
I don't think I need
over here.
Extend it. Kill the archer. Okay. Let's get all this done. I wonder what happened.
Bastards. Somehow they managed to kill Skior. He was one of the strongest we had, but numbers can overwhelm. He should not have come without a shield brother. Get out of here. I'm going to make sure we got the last of them, and see if there's any information to be gotten from the bodies. You and I have work to do. The Silver Hand will tremble at our sight.
If they're not gonna use his heart, then might as well.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
Doesn't like the shrine, the talos symbol look like a cross?
I'm counting my chickens before they hatch, and there could be another YouTube.
I have to go to the bathroom, guys. I will be right back. Hi guys, I'm back. Okay. Life is fun. Gotta make the most.
Don't do that.
How long has this been going on for? Because I forgot to charge my headset and my other thing, my controller. It's been going on for 16 minutes. It's gonna be just a normal video. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Sorry I cut it short.
They're reforming the dog.
But I hope you just like and subscribe and comment. It helped me out a ton. And like always, have a good day and night whenever you're watching this, and see ya.